Noelle.
How to buy houses with 100% financing. So I am so excited to be here with the money lady, Miss Tunita Bailey, who has been doing this for years, teaching me how to get houses with 100% financing. We've done this. You've helped hundreds of people, and now there are even more options than ever before. So I am so excited to be here with you for you to share all of this knowledge. All right, Miss Tunita Bailey, let's get into it.
Awesome, Noelle. Well, I'm so excited that you invited me on this call today because there's so many people that would like to buy a home, but they just don't have any money, right?
Exactly. And they have an income, maybe they have a job, maybe they have money coming in, but they don't have that down payment saved. And the more you wait and try to save, the more the houses are getting expensive. They're getting more and more. Again, what does real estate do? Real estate goes up in value over time. So literally, while they're wasting time trying to save money, the houses are getting more expensive, and that could have been their appreciation. They could have been taking advantage of all of that money that they would have just by holding the property. So it's amazing. Let's get into it. And it's going to help people take action. That's what I really love.
Take action. And what stops people from taking action too is that because they don't know, right? They don't know what's available to them. A lot of people look at the media and they just pay attention to the doom and gloom, but it's actually a good time to buy. Anytime is a good time to buy. So what I want to share with you today is I want to talk with you about the 100% financing.
Okay, let's talk about, because I knew you told me, I said, we have to record this. You have to show everybody this, because we would be so much stronger if everybody, the more people that know this and do this and start owning real estate, that is empowering. So, okay, let's go. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Well, first of all, if you are a person and you want to purchase a home, and you can be single, married, it doesn't matter, right? Anybody can own a home. Now we have 100%, there was a blooper, but we have 100% FHA loan available. And this loan is designed, if you've got at least a 620 credit score, you don't have to worry about a down payment. Okay. Now, I didn't say you didn't need any money. I said you didn't need a down payment. Okay, there's a difference. Okay, but if you've got a 620 credit score, no down payment is required. And what we do is that the loan is actually a 96.5% loan. Well, that 3.5% that you normally would put down, there's a second lien or a second loan that's done. So that's what creates the 100% financing, and it's all one. It's done at the same time. There's no inspections, there's no grant money. You don't have to run out and do all this crazy stuff. And there's no location barriers either. You can do this loan all over in any state that we're licensed in. Let me throw that caveat out there.
Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So again, FHA, everybody knows this is a great program. Federal Housing Authority is like securitizing these loans, and this is a loan that most first-time home buyers get. So this is a great loan. Let's talk about why FHA loans. Some people say negative things because, I don't even know what the bad rap is about it. I've done an FHA loan. This is how I've helped so many other people. I work as a real estate broker and an agent as well. So I'm constantly helping people get their first home. And then in many cases, that's their first rental property, especially if you work with Noelle. I'm not going to tell you to just stop at one property, but let's talk about some of the benefits of an FHA loan, period. Even just with this 100% that you now have.
Yeah. One of the biggest advantage with FHA is that it's forgiving. It's a forgiving type loan, meaning that if you've had some collections or, you haven't quite been on your job long enough or you switch jobs, it's more forgiving, right? As long as you got a job and if you had some challenges in the past, collections, medical bills, child support, student loans, those are all things that kind of stop people from getting a home. Well, if you've taken care of those things, you can get an FHA loan, even if your credit score is not, 700. So the minimum for a loan with FHA is actually 580. That's the credit score minimum. Now, if you want to get 100%, though, you got to be at a 620. So normally
Okay.
what we do is we help people, if you at a, below a 620, then we do a rapid rescore, help you get where you need to go, because that's the difference in the rates. I had a
Yeah.
customer that I'm working with right now. He's actually doing 100% VA loan. His credit score is at a 618. He needs to be
Okay.
at a 620 in order to get the rate that he wants to get. And let me just tell you what the rates are. The difference, if your credit is below 620, your rate, let's say your rate may be 7.875. If it's lower than 620, if it's 620 or above, your rate is 6.875. Right? So it's a whole
Wow.
point difference
Wow.
in the
That's
rate.
a
Yeah,
whole point difference.
it's a
And
whole point different just
yeah.
for having a 620. So it's really important that you work on the credit, get your credit where it needs to be, and then you're able to take advantage of the 100% loan.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to talk about too, because this is amazing, like you said, very forgiving, very
Mhm.
decent interest rates. But you said something really quickly that I know that you watching this, you're going to need, you may need. You said that if they were close with the credit score, you could do something called rapid rescore and do some things like that. So talk about that, because that is an incredible opportunity that did not exist, 30 years ago.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, here's the deal. It's the American dream to own a home, right? And we want
That's
to make
right.
sure that everybody at least has a home for their kids and their family and people to grow up in, and you have your Thanksgiving meals there, and
Yeah.
families, it creates memories, and housing, that's what it does. So what we try to do is, wherever you are with your credit, let's say, your credit is sub 600. Let me just say that, and you want to get to that 620 so you can take advantage of some of these programs, we do a rapid rescore where we will help you get your credit where it needs to be. We have a simulator that we use
Mm.
because we're a mortgage company. We're able to do this. It's not credit repair. I don't want
Right. It
people
is
to.
not credit repair.
We
Right.
don't repair any
That's
credit. I'm
separate.
not.
Now, Noelle Randall can help you with
Yeah,
credit restoration and credit
Noelle
repair.
can
I
do
got it.
that.
But this is not that. So,
No,
okay.
no,
Good point.
it's a rapid rescore program where we can tell you, okay, if you need to pay down some debt, if you need to take an authorized user off your credit, whatever it is, we can tell you what to do to get your credit where it needs to be. So that's how we're able to help you go from, a sub 600 credit score to 620, where you can take advantage of to some of these programs.
I love it. I love it. And because like you said, you're a licensed mortgage broker, lender, you have access to things the general person does not.
Absolutely.
I love
Absolutely.
that. I love that.
Yes.
Okay, so that was one option, because like I said, we have many options for 100% financing. So talk
Mhm.
about the other one. I see also VA. Let's talk about that
Yeah.
one. That's one people I think don't even know about. And it's
Yeah.
crazy how
Yeah.
many veterans we have that don't realize this opportunity that they have. And again, we have more, so we're going through them. I got 3 more, so stay with me.
Yeah, yeah. So a veteran, so if you have served any time in the military from a reserve person and you have a DD 214, you need to take that DD 214 to the nearest loan officer and say, hey, I want to buy me a house with no money out of my pocket. And you can definitely do that with the VA loan. So if you're a veteran, make sure you reach out, because you can go up to an actual loan amount of $4 million when you're
Wow.
using a veteran. Now you have to qualify, of course. You got to
Right,
have
of
the
course.
income and
They're right. They
everything to
want you to
do
be
it.
able to pay,
But but the
that
loan limits,
$100,000 mortgage a month.
exactly. But yes, the VA loans are available. I'm doing one right now for a customer, and it's so exciting to be able to serve our veterans and make sure that they
Yes.
can get housing for their families.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so and then let's talk about another one, okay? And this is one people don't know about either. You may want to Tunita share new lending site so we can talk about DSCR loans.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have a third option that is absolutely amazing. And this is a partnership, and really for investors and investors that you want a rental property, the thing that I am always talking about. Okay, so if you don't have a primary residence, you can get a primary residence with 100% financing. Ms. Bailey can help you with that. We can help you with that here, even at Noelle Randall Coaching. So we can help you, and that can be your first rental property. But let's talk about if you already have your first home, and now you want to build a portfolio of rental properties. There is ways to get 100% financing on investment properties. I have done it, and it is a combination of maybe two types of loans. So let's first talk about this DSCR loans, Ms. Bailey. Pull that up and let's really talk about that, because people do not even know that this product is out there, that this is amazing, that you don't have to show tax returns. You're not having to show your pay stubs and all of these different things in order to get financed.
Yes. So like you said, Noelle, this is a great product for investors, especially first-time investors. Like you said, you already got your home. Now you want to start investing. Well, we have a DSCR loan. And let me tell you what DSCR means in case you guys don't know. But it's debt service coverage ratio. And all it means is that the mortgage payment is going to be covered by the rent. That's all it means. Okay. So if you buy property and you can rent it for more than what the mortgage payment is, then it's a done deal. Okay. You can get it approved. But the other amazing thing about the DSCR loan is that there's no income verifications required, right? I don't need your pay stub.
That is just incredible. You know what I mean?
No pay stub, no tax returns. Now we do need your bank statements to show that you got the money to close on the transaction. It doesn't have to be your money. It can be somebody's money. But the max,
second.
Yes. But we can get someone approved on this DSCR. You can buy Airbnb property, short-term rentals with it, corporate housing. You can do owner finance. You can buy it and then owner finance the property to someone. It's just so many opportunities available if you can get access to money to buy property.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so you have these great DSCR loans, which, people are able to get 70%, 80% LTV with no income verification whatsoever and pick up investment properties. And like you said, use them for Airbnb, which cash flows at a much higher level. So let's talk about, though, then how people are combining these loans with business loans, because in many cases, you can do this DSCR loans in an LLC's name, correct? You can actually have an LLC. Talk about that for a second, and then how we would, combine that with some business funding. I'll talk about that in a second.
Okay, so one of the biggest advantages of a DSCR loan is that it doesn't report to your personal credit, right? And so you can buy as many houses as you want. Some people think you're limited to just one house, two houses. You can have as many of them as you want because it's done under your LLC. They don't show up on your personal credit. So it's a business loan is what it is. And that's why it doesn't show up. So you talked about combining another program. Let's say you have a house already and you want to take some equity, do a HELOC, take some equity out of that first home. And for the 20% down payment, you can put that other money down on a DSCR, on another property that you want to buy. So that 20% is covered from your equity, and then we give you a loan for 80%. And if you need some money for the renovation or rehab on the property, we can also give you the money to fix the property up. Okay.
I love it. Crazy. So much opportunity. So much opportunity there. Like, really, people could take this to the next level. So you said something that I was just like mind blown. So if you have a home, and remember I said, and now you want to get some investment properties, well, guess what? You can pull out some equity. You can do a home equity line of credit, a HELOC. Ms. Bailey, you guys help with that. And then you can take some of those monies, those can be down payments for those investment properties. Then you can combine, and this is how you do 100% financing, literally how you're not having to go into your 401k and go into your savings account or cash into things. You literally can get 100% financing for investment properties too, if you can get creative, work with the money lady, and combine some of these programs together.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Great way to do it. Great way to do it. Awesome.
So one more thing, because this is, like I said, we can keep going with this. So obviously we have the DSCR loans to buy investment properties. You could use a HELOC for that down payment. You could use a rental loan potentially for that down payment. What about even just a business line of credit? We actually at Noelle Randall Coaching, we can help you get business lines of credit. Okay. We even have people, and Ms. Bailey has people, depending on what state you're in. We actually have coverage over the entire United States. You know what I mean? So even if Ms. Bailey is not, call Noelle Randall Coaching. We can still help with that. And you can use a business line of credit. Okay. For these. And again, because they'll check your bank statements, but if you can do this the right way and follow our plan, that money will be inside of that business checking account.
Absolutely. Great
Yeah.
program. There's so many ways to get access to capital that people don't know. You know,
Right.
it's if you have a desire to invest and do something or buy a house for your family, all you have to do is reach out to professionals like Noelle Randall Coaching and Tunita Bailey, the money lady, and we'll definitely help you get where you're trying to go.
Exactly, exactly. So I want people to know you do not have to have all the money in order to get this done. Like she said, if you got bad credit, there may be stuff we could do to help you get good credit. We have credit restoration services. If your credit is all the way jacked up, we can help you get that money. We can help you use that money to buy assets, especially income producing assets. I am a licensed broker in Florida. I've been helping people get amazing rental properties, amazing investment properties here that has built generational wealth. They're cash flowing for them. They're going up in value. They are able to enjoy some of these amazing properties. And in fact, okay, this is just a quick sidebar. Me, Miss Tunita Bailey will be doing a Nuurez tour, a Grow Your Wealth event where you actually come see some of our properties. I'll make sure to put a link in the box where you can actually meet Noelle Randall in person. You can meet Miss Bailey in person. You can come see the properties and see how we put them together. We can help you with the funding. We can help you tell you what to do. Like, we have all of these things that you need in order to take yourself to that next level. So what else do you want to share with them, Ms. Bailey, before we let you go? Okay, so before I let you go, Ms. Tunita Bailey, the money lady, any last things that you want to share or tell, any new, developments and surprises? I know you have one that you want to share.
Well, I want to share that I will be there live in September for the Nuurez tours. I mean, I was there last year. We had a wonderful time there. We shared a lot of information about funding. We did the cars. We saw the Airbnb homes. I even stayed in one of the Airbnb properties. It was absolutely amazing. So I can't wait to get there again. And I know you want to join me. Everybody out there that's listening to this call, come on down to Noelle Randall Coaching in Florida, and let's have a good old time at the Nuurez tours.
I love it. I love it. So I'm going to leave a link in the description box, you guys, for the Grow Your Wealth event where we do the Nuurez tour. It's 3 days, but one of the days is a full tour. She talked about it. It's a party. It is so fun and it is educational. We will be teaching you, making sure you learn the other days, but it is just fun filled. So get your tickets below. If you need any help with any of the other things that Ms. Bailey or I have to offer, I'll make sure those are in the description box as well, because I just want to make sure that you have all of the knowledge, all of the tools, and all of the resources that you need to be successful. This is Noelle Randall.
And I'm Tunita Bailey, the money lady.
That's right. To your success.